Testing one, two, testing one, two. Testing one, two, testing one, two. Wagwan. Coach Gary in the house. And we have game one of the finals between the two last teams in the NBA this year. The Pacers taking on OKC Thunder. One of these teams will emerge to be the 2025 NBA champions. We've got a poll question. It's the finals. Uh, who you got winning game one? Who you got winning game one? Will it be the Pacers? Been playing with a lot of spirit, a lot of ball movement. They don't hold that ball, whether you score or they get a rebound. Will it be? Will it be the Oklahoma City Thunder with the league MVP and a lot of helpful parts along with him? Probably, I would dare say that the most talent on the team goes to OKC is what I would. That's what I would be inclined to say. Uh, you can't take away the spirit from the Pacers though. They play with heart. They don't give up. Um, Not saying that OKC doesn't. I'm just saying they've been playing on what's got them here, and that's the heart, guts, uh, aggressiveness, and like I always say, their second team, their second group that comes off the bench is, if you ask me, as good as some first teams in the NBA. That group that comes off the bench for the Pacers can beat several teams in the NBA. It can beat the Hornets, of course. They can beat Washington, Toronto. It's a lot of teams. They don't lose a lot of production when they go to the bench. That is very very helpful. Most of the time when that second team comes off the bench, they continue to score. So a lot of teams when that happens, they don't have the same they don't have the same scoring production. I can't say Oklahoma City's second team is as strong as the Pacers. Uh, Prove me if I'm wrong. Prove me wrong. Uh, we've got at least 4 games to prove it. I'm sure some people think that OKC is going to sweep. Uh, they're going to sweep the Pacers. I don't know. I can't. I really don't see them getting swept. I don't see them getting swept. Um, if you ask me, I I'm leaning. I'm definitely leaning toward OKC winning though. All right, winning the series. All right, but I would love to see the Pacers win. If nothing more, they're from the East, and they've got to be the underdog, right? All right, here we go. Let's look at something other than my beautiful face here. Let's take a look. Take a look at what Matchup Predictor is saying today. Matchup Predictor is giving this to OKC by a healthy margin, 65.6%. 65.6%. I don't know if that's too much right there. You ask me, they should win pretty easily. They should win pretty easily. If they don't win by 10 or more, Match Predictor, I don't think Match Predictor got it right. Uh, but yeah, Match Predictor is saying 65.6% for OKC, and they may be right. The Match Predictor may be right with the win here. So let's look at some of the matchups. Let's see if they give us anything here. We look at some of the matchups here. They're probably not. Yeah, they'll give it to us. All right. Roster for the Pacers. All right, some key guys. Now we don't know if Bradley's gonna play. He got hurt, and in the last game, I think it was Bradley from North Carolina. Thomas Bryant had a heck of a game in the last game, but had a great shooting game. Thomas Bryant makes $2 million. Dang, Thomas Bryant makes $2 million. Tony Bradley, that's got to be close to the league minimum, $300,000. Hey, he's been in the league for a while. Ray Dennis, Freeman. All right, Halliburton with a $42 million price tag on him. Does Oklahoma City have anyone that can contain him one-on-one? Will Gilgeous-Alexander be playing Halliburton? That's going to be an interesting matchup there. Isaiah Jackson, Quentin Jackson, James, Mathurin. Mathurin's going to have good games here. $7 million, a little bit more than $7 million from Arizona. Averages around 16.1 points per game. Who are they going to put on Mathurin? All right, you got T.J. McConnell coming off the bench, $9 million. Andrew Nembhard, the starter making $2 million. That's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting in the whole nuance of things, how what you make doesn't even matter, right? We're paying McConnell $9 million to come off the bench, and Nembhard starts with $2 million. All right, Nesmith with $11 million. Nesmith, he's got to have a few good scoring games. All right, he went off that one playoff game there against New York. He needs it when they made that comeback, but he needs to put it all together, I think. Nesmith 6'6", 215. Then you got the man Pascal Siakam. Pascal's getting 42 also. Obi Toppin, $12 million. 6'9". Obi Toppin's one of those guys on the second team that comes off and does really good. Well, we're not going to be able to finish this up because they're getting ready to jump this thing off. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Hit that like button. We're getting ready to get this thing underway. Who will win game one? Dort with the jumper. Does not score. Miles misses his first. Gilgeous-Alexander to the lane. Scoop shot off the glass is good, and the Thunder get on the board first. Pascal Siakam gets that to Nembhard. Long three. Rattles out on him. Rebound, Dort. Chet gets to the basket, throws it up, goes in. And it's 4-0. Yeah, 7-footer giving you that pump fake and going by you. And nearly a turnover, but Halliburton gets it into the corner. Neesmith can't hit the jumper. Gilgeous has his blocked out of bounds. Blocked by Neesmith. So I guess I'm not sure if Neesmith is guarding him or if he got switched out on him that time. No, it looks like Nembhard is guarding Gilgeous. Dort with the short jumper. That's no good. Rebound Neesmith. Gets it to Halliburton. Halliburton slows it down on the left side. Halliburton with the floater. No good. Rebound. Ooh. Nice jumper. It's a three-pointer. And that puts OKC up 7-0. Jason Williams and he and Anunoby for New York, they have like that same type of build. All right, the Pacers get on the board. This is Miles Turner with his first, well, actually going on second free throw. He misses the second, but looks like that ball was knocked out of bounds by OKC, but the ref says no. It's knocked out of bounds by the Pacers. So the Pacers go full court man-to-man. Holmgren trying to go by Miles. Kicks it out. This is Dort. Williams. The fadeaway. No good. Rebound. Pascal Siakam. Siakam gives it back to Halliburton. Halliburton hadn't attempted a shot. Yeah, he did. He attempted a floater. That was no good. Neesmith gets it back to Halliburton. They go in to Siakam. Siakam off the glass is good. Cleared him out and gave it to him. Open shot at the other end by Dort. No good. Rebound, Nembhard. Nembhard to the basket. He's going to be bumped, but the ref calls a travel. Two people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Hanging out with your boy, Coach Gary. Make sure you put some comment in the chat. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. You can see right there, over there, right over there, up there in the corner. We're trying to get to 3,000 as soon as possible. Actually, I've been saying 3,000 by Christmas. That defense is tremendous by OKC, and they throw it away. 8 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first quarter. We have one vote. Who you got winning game one? Nembhard to Neesmith. They find Pascal Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Goes inside to Siakam. Siakam with the short jumper. That is good. Pascal Siakam has all but 1 point for the Pacers. And a three-point shot by the league's MVP makes this 10-5. Miles Turner scores. Now we start a little bit of scoring on both sides. It's a 3-point game, 7-10, with 7:21 on the clock. Nembhard for three. And it is tied up just like that. Should be a good one. Should be a good one, guys. Should be a good one tonight. Yo, Jay Harris, what's going on, sir? Hadn't seen you in a long time. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it, man. Glad to see you in good health and doing fine, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thanks again for the super chat. All right, so we got a timeout, and let's take a look at the box scores. Not a lot of scoring going on, but either of these teams could have an explosion at any time. So we've got Pascal Siakam with 4 points. Miles Turner and Nembhard have 3. That's for the Pacers. For Oklahoma City, for the Thunder, Chet Holmgren with 2. Jalen Williams has a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander has 5 points. I think heck, dude, they caught there. It's a timeout with 7 minutes on the clock. Do you think they're gonna come out and put the second team in now, or do you leave the first team in there a little bit longer? See what kind of moves these coaches are gonna make. And these coaches, they got to make the right moves. You make the wrong move. You make the wrong move at the end of this series, you might be out of a job. And it is extremely interesting. Jay Harris, I don't know if you're still in here. What do you think about Thibodeau getting fired after taking the Knicks as far as they've been in about 25 years? They didn't win the conference. They didn't win the conference championship. Couple of games away from it, and then he gets fired before the season is over with. Wonder what happened in that discussion. I made a little video. Probably not gonna get any. Probably gonna get no movement, but that's fine. And in the newspaper article, it was like, or in the article, no newspaper anymore. In the article, they were like, they sat down with some of the top players on the team, and the president, and they decided that quickly that they were moving on. It's gonna be interesting to see who they get. I would give him at least another season. I mean, every last year they had a good season. This year they go even further. So, is it coaching, or do they need one more piece? Do they need one more piece, or do they need to change up that offense a little bit? Listening to Charles Barkley and those guys talk, I noticed. I think it was Charles, but I noticed one person says what I always say. That's what I always say. Look, if you wanna win games, you gotta play like the old school. Gosh, what are their names? The Victor Wembanyama Wimbignana team thing. I'll think of the name uh, here shortly. Can't think of it right now. But how they used to move the ball. I mean, it's a lot of motion in that offense. But with New York, you knew who was going to get the ball, and it was a bunch of ISO. OKC plays like that a little bit because you know everything's going to go through Gilgeous. Look, Indiana's already passed. They've already passed the ball 5 times. Oh, good rebound by Dort. They get it to Chet Holmgren. He can't score that ball. It's going to be knocked out of bounds to Indiana. Yeah, the Spurs. The Spurs. And that's, you know, I love that type of offense. Even though the Hornets are my team, I hate our offense because we are strictly ISO. It don't matter. It don't matter how many coaches we've had in there. They still do the same thing. It's strictly ISO heavy. It's strictly ISO heavy. Even our pre-setup when we do pass the ball, it's just to pass the ball around a couple of times just to get it to that one guy. So it's gonna be either Miles Bridges, Melo, you know, and when Terry Rozier were there, it was Terry all day. You know, Kimba, when Kimba was there, was Kimba all day. Rebound by Chet Holmgren. The 7-foot Euro step. No good. Dort gets the rebound. That's another hard rebound Dort's gotten. Bunch of action going on. It's still 10-12. 5 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. Doesn't look like we're gonna see a 30-point half tonight. Not in the first quarter anyway. The Spurs were boring to watch back in the early 20s. Dude. Whatever year it was when they were winning with Tim Duncan and the boys and they were moving the ball. Hey. And they may have been boring because they were going inside with the they had the Admiral and then Tim Duncan. But I like the Mono Ginobili group they had. They've had a couple of good even when they had the Claw. Yeah, my man plays for I can't think of any team's name. Plays for a team out of California, the Clippers now. I just think they had. I like them moving the ball around the way they did, and I wish my Hornets would do it too. I mean, do something different. Do something different now. Change it up. Hey, look, you can keep the ISO, but don't do it every daggone play. Mix it up. I mean, what is wrong? What's wrong with that? I mean, for me, what's wrong with that? We don't the inside game. That's completely gone. That's actually gone from the NBA. Like no team really has a strong inside game. You don't see that anymore. Speaking of Tim Duncan and the guys, right? You don't see let me throw it down to the post and let that guy go to and let our big go to work. Like for Karl Anthony Towns, to me, he's too big. He's got too much speed to not be dominating down there from the box. All right, I'm not gonna take. I'm not gonna say he made me come around a little bit more because he shot the outside shot a little bit better. But for me, I he'd hate to play for me because he'd hate to play me because I'm like, all right, you take that three when you need to, right? We've got guards and power forwards. We got guards and forwards out there. We got the 1 and 2 guard. We got the 3 out there. We got plenty of guys who can shoot outside. All right. I want you down. I want you down on that box. I want you playing that 10-foot game most of the time. You know, if you have to pop out sometimes and take a three, clock's running out or whatever, or just a wide open three, okay. But I don't need you out there coming out beyond the 3-point line and saying, yo, give me the ball so I can shoot this three. All right. I'll give you the ball. You throw it to the wing and then go down, post up. We'll give it to you and you go get busy down there. I'm just old school, guys, I guess. And I know the NBA is changing. It has changed. It ain't no changing. It has changed. It's like right now, like how many big man moves have you seen? Miles Turner, he the biggest thing on the court. He don't play down low. He's always outside. Pascal Siakam, I don't think he's a center. I think he's a power forward. He plays closer to the basket than Miles Turner does. Pascal out. Obi Toppin, 6'9". He don't play down. Nobody plays down low. The inside game is gone. The inside game with the big man is gone. Garrett, what's going on, sir? We got Garrett Clemens in the house. All right, McConnell in the game. So Indiana did bring their bench in. Obi Toppin with the jumper. Excuse me, that was Halliburton with the 3-point shot. Didn't score. It's 10-14. Quick jumper by Gilgeous. He can't hit it. Halliburton finds Obi Toppin. They try to get it to McConnell. McConnell steps out of bounds. 4 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. 10-14. Heck, will these teams even get? I give them 25. Somebody's going to get 25 points. The jumper is good for OKC. McConnell tightrope walks that baseline. Halliburton tries to kick it. Obi Toppin throws that into the backcourt. That's the second time we've seen that by by Indiana. OKC ratcheting up the defense. And the crowd loves it. Watching the finals, I'm going to actually sit down and watch this game. I shot 72 even par Saturday on my home course from the back tees. 4 birdies and 4 bogeys. You the man, Garrett. You the man. Like, if we ever played, I want to play with you so I can get some pointers from you. Halliburton for 3. Splashes it. And they needed it. Hartenstein, bounce pass, the back door, and the 3-point shot is good. Another turnover by Indiana. Indiana can't hang on to the ball. Hey, don't count them out, though. They'll straighten things out. Gilgeous with a fall away. No good. Rebound. Obi Toppin outlet to Halliburton. Halliburton on the right side, picked up by Gilgeous. Obi Toppin loses that ball momentarily. Oh, and nothing's going right for Indiana. Siakam's going to be called for the bad screen on Dort. What's going on, Robert Summers? Hey, coach, I can't believe Lubin. Oh my gosh! Don't get me started on that. I really want to know what happened with that. Yeah, it's a little betrayal, but he wasn't a Carolina he wasn't a Carolina guy anyway. He played for us that one year. First thing I said was the same thing. It was a betrayal. Man, you switch teams, and not even just switching teams, but I guess the betrayal comes from him going right down the road to state. That's the worst part. But hey, guys ain't worried about he don't have he doesn't bleed blue. That ain't him. He don't bleed blue. He don't care about that part of it. He don't even understand that part of it. He's just I'm pretty sure he's looking at the money. I guess. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the money. Like if Carolina's giving him more and he played for us that one year, he got plenty of playing time and got better as the year went on. I mean, Lubin played those last few games. He played. I was happy with his work, but yeah, to go to state, that's almost that's close to getting, that's close to like leaving Carolina and going to Duke. That's close. You know what? I don't even think that would happen. I think we're talking about betrayal. We're talking about how could you do something like that? I don't even think the Duke coaching staff would take anybody from Carolina. I don't care who it was. I don't think if they decided, I want to go to Duke, if they got in touch with the Duke organization, I don't think anybody from Duke would accept a Carolina player. That's how deep that runs. Lubin, he doesn't know anything about that. He doesn't know anything about the rivalry. To him, it's just a team that probably give me a little bit more money, so I'm going there. Siakam is accosted. I didn't hear the whistle, but evidently they blew it. He chasing that bag because he knows he ain't going to the NBA. As a good point there. Mathurin in the game, he's blocked. OKC is playing some great defense. SGA. I like the move. The lean to, then the step back with the two steps and the jumper. Yeah, Pacers, they're gonna have to settle down. They gotta make game decisions right here. This is where they gotta make some game changes. And they're gonna have to play a little bit different. Now, here's the big thing for them. If they can't play different, then it's a possibility they could get swept. If they can't figure it out and play a little differently, one of the commentators just said they may have to slow down. And if they don't know how to do that, if they only know how to play one way, it may be easy for OKC. Coach, I do like all the transfers that Coach Davis got. Listen, he got he got some transfers now. He got some transfers once again, and I think the trend that we see from Lubin, I think that's going to continue. I don't know. I got to see these guys play. I saw a few pickup games or what, apart, highlights or whatever. But all these guys. Do we have any of these transfers, like, okay, none of these transfers are guys that were recruited by North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So McConnell scores like he always does. So as far as them understanding the rivalry and being one of the blue bloods or whatever, they don't. I don't think they have that. It may be a few guys. I think isn't there one guy from Goldsboro or something like that? They may understand it, but for the most part, I don't think some of these guys will. I think the trend of playing 1 year at any college, and even especially at Carolina, playing 1 year and then moving on to another team, even if you're getting playing time, I think that's going to become a trend. Trimble thought about doing it a year before, not last year, year before last, in the transfer portal and came back. But yeah, I think we might as well get used to this. Get used to having to just get guys that are played at different schools, out of our conference, and the diehard Carolina player. I think that's about to disappear. I really do. I think that's about to disappear. Or should I say that loyal player? But I guess it doesn't matter anymore, guys. We're gonna have to change with the times too. Uh, no matter who it is who's playing, we'll get behind you because when you're at Carolina, you're a Tar Heel until you leave. So like I said, in a post on Facebook, it wasn't a post. I responded to someone on Facebook, and I said, "Hey, I hope this all works out for Carolina." Right now, it to me it looks like a cluster. Because I don't know a whole lot about any of these guys. I know most of them have some experience with other teams. Um, but who am I? Who am I to say anything? Because this could be the assembly of the next NCAA champs. It could be. In fact, any team around the nation with the guys that are they've gotten off the transfer portal and all. It could be an assembly of the next NCAA champs or our ACC champs for us. Who knows? I do think I do think half of them will leave next year. I think that's what is coming. That's what it's going to happen from now on. You're gonna have guys that play at a college 1 year and they're out of there. If they have the choice, if they can find another team that they can go to and get paid more, that's what a lot of them are gonna do. I don't think we're gonna have any loyalty. That's gonna be out of the books. That's going to be out of the books, and the way that it was done, I don't think they can. I don't think they can. I think it's all out of the box now. I don't know if they can come back and put stipulations on guys. Oh, if you transfer to a team, you got to stay that team 2 years, I don't think I don't think any of that. Or if you have a contract with this team right here, I I don't know. I don't know. The contracts are going to be a 1 year at a time anyway. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Maybe some teams can start saying, "Hey, we'll give you this amount, but you've got to sign a contract to stay with us 2 years." Unless you're going pro. Unless you're going pro, you can opt out of your contract to go to the NBA, but not getting the transfer portal and go to other teams. I'm just spitballing, guys, just throwing things out. But hey, it's college sports is going to be interesting until I get tired of it. I don't I don't know if I will absolutely get tired of it. I want to see. I want to see because it's football and basketball. It's everything actually. So I just want to see. I want to see how things turn out in 5 years. Coach, I'm glad that UNC baseball team is doing well. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Everything Carolina blue over here, guys. Everything Carolina blue. All right. So Oklahoma City scores 29 points. It's 20-29 right now. Yeah, we're gonna stop talking so much. We'll respond to everyone quickly and move on. Hey, thanks for all the subscribers. We're up to 2,600 subscribers. I remember when I was starting out and it was a struggle to get 50 subscribers. Still not that many. I mean, compared to other channels, but 2,600 subscribers. That's great. That's great. Wow, what a shot. Sort of out of control, but it goes in for OKC. McConnell at that to Shepard. Skip pass over to Obi Toppin. He can't hit it. It's 23-31. Toppin, the biggest guy. Oh, well, he and Siakam. I guess Siakam is a little bit taller. I guess Obi Toppin is a power forward. And get it into Siakam. Siakam has the ball knocked out of bounds. Caruso's like, I didn't touch him. We're gonna have to look at that. Oh, you got him on the wrist, buddy. Carolina Panthers. It's everything Carolina Blue and Carolina Panthers in this channel. That's right, Robert. I can't help it, guys. That's gonna be me till I transition out of here. I can't. I cannot cheer for any other team. If I stop cheering, if I stop rooting for Carolina, uh, the Panthers, and the Hornets, I just won't root for anybody. And when that happens, sports is going to get completely boring for me. I ain't gonna say boring. I will never look at a entire game again. Caruso to the basket. The layup is good. Siakam's gonna be fouled at the other end. Yeah, Caruso and McConnell have that same type of engine. Matherin, the jumper's no good. This is Caruso. Ooh. And he goes to the basket, and Shepard fouls him. 25-33, 25-33. Once again, thanks Jay Harris, guys. Jay Harris in the house. Hadn't been around in a long time. Jay Harris dropped that $2 super chat. Thank you, sir. Garrett stopped by today, and Robert Summers. Thank you guys for stopping by and hanging out. Putting a little comment in the comment section. Caruso hits his free throws. Shepard for 3. Yeah, I told you that when the Pacers send their second team in, they don't go completely quiet. They still got guys that can put the ball in the basket. Rebound, Shepard gets that to Mathurin. Mathurin slows things up. They get it to Pascal. Pascal's got Wiggins on him. The fall away is too strong. Hartenstein with the rebound. Williams to the basket. This is Jalen Williams. He's fouled on his way to the basket. 28-35. 9 minutes and 9 seconds left before intermission.
His ability to flex into different matchup advantages. The man about to shoot free throws got to flex into his advantages. When Shea goes out, the offense runs through Jalen Williams.
And Jalen Williams has grown so much over the course of this season.
Jalen Williams hits his first free throw. All right, we got one vote. It's the finals. Who you got winning game one? Who you got winning game one?
Amazing condition. Just runs nonstop all game long. That's Williams' second free throw. Williams is 24 years old. This is his third year, as Richard said. Boy, as he blossomed, he has become one of
Williams hits both of his free throws.
in the NBA.
OKC scoring with ease.
Turner back in.
Now let's see how many times Miles Turner gets on that box.
Turner offensive rebound, knocked out of his hands, picked up by Mitchell.
Got a rebound right there. That's where he needs to stay. Had that knocked away. Holmgren under the basket. He's fouled on the shot. Actually, Bradley is on the bench, so he's good to go if they need him. That is Indiana. Miles sets the screen, pick and roll. Yeah, got that rebound, brought it down. Who's that? Jefferson as the commentator?
Shepard, so Shepard picks up his third. Turner still has one.
Yeah, got to keep it high, buddy.
It is over against this team. The referees know it. The players know it. And one thing I like about what Rick Carlisle did, he just did a hockey substitution. He took everybody out, and in order to keep his guys fresh, that now took 3.
8:45 on the clock.
You can already see adjustments in the way they're substituting.
Both teams have played the wear them down game throughout the season. As Holmgren will shoot. Holmgren had some great games in the Western Conference Finals. Remember, he's missed 50 games during the
Chet Holmgren on the line.
with that hip injury, and they still won 68.
He hits that free throw. Halliburton. It's at the Neesmith. Neesmith goes in to Miles Turner. Miles misses two layups. He did keep that ball up high though, and he's going to the line.
And this is just a ball reversal to an entry quick. And just a little upfake to get the position. You're talking about the catch high, keep high. Good second response there by Miles.
It was.
Turner, perhaps no other Pacer appreciated this final appearance more than Miles Turner, his entire 10-year career with Indiana.
Miles rattles in his first free throw.
Team that swept in the playoffs. Last year was magnificent for him. He was very emotional after clinching the Eastern Conference Championship the other night and getting
And he hits both.
Well, no, it is beautiful to watch Turner. He's one of those guys that has always put that time in. Name always in trade rumors, but he shows up every day like a professional, and he's being rewarded here with
Chet.
the final pair.
Healthy the last 2 years. That's the key. Mitchell got it back.
Mitchell lost it going to the basket. Wallace looks like an extra step, wasn't called. Miles has another ball knocked out of his hands. Chet Holmgren shoots the three. Excuse me, that's Mitchell shoots the three, gets his own rebound. Finally, Halliburton corrals it. Halliburton shoots the three. Splash. And we get a quick timeout. I'm pretty sure that's by OKC. Want to stop any type of momentum that the Pacers have, because they do not quit.
Needs the ball to dominate. He's always unselfish, willing to share it, but he also has to be dynamic. I don't care what it looks like, folks. Don't mess with the shot. Hallie cooking from three.
You're right. He can hit him. It's an awkward shot, but he can hit him. I've learned that too. Like, if the only reason I mess with a kid's shot is if it's not effective. If it's not effective, I'm like, okay, let's do it like this. Let's get your elbow in. Let's follow through. You know what I'm saying? But if it's ugly, but you're hitting it, you know what I'm saying? He hitting 3 out of 5 as a middle schooler. 3 out of 5 shots. I ain't messing with that. That's why I may say follow through, flick your wrist, no matter what. But everything else, nah, I ain't gonna mess with it. Ain't gonna mess with it. All right, we got a timeout on the court. (33-39). 33-39 for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam with 6 points now. Neesmith hasn't scored. Miles Turner has 5. 3 rebounds. Nembhard 3 points. And Halliburton has 6 off the bench. 13 points. Obi Toppin with 6. That's a quiet 6. TJ McConnell has 4. And Ben Shepherd with a 3. No one is in foul trouble. However, plenty of turnovers by the Pacers. They already have 11. For OKC, Chet Holmgren. Holmgren. He has 4 points. Jalen Williams, 5. Gilgeous-Alexander has 12 points. Dort and Wallace have not scored yet. Hartenstein and Caruso both have a quiet 7 off the bench. Isaiah, Joe, and Wiggins both have 2 off the bench. It was 14. That's 19 points. 18 points, excuse me. So actually both benches are doing a really good job. I guess that's why these two teams are in the finals. All right, the Pacers are shooting 44% from the field. Oklahoma City shooting 36%, but they're in the lead. 3-point shooting. The Pacers shooting 42%. Oklahoma shooting 37%. Once again, they are still in the lead, 41-33. Free throw shooting. Oklahoma City shooting 90%. And the Pacers shooting 83%. Good for both teams. Halliburton, after the score by OKC. Matherin's three is no good.
Pretty incredible to think. 6 offensive rebounds for this OKC team. 11 turnovers forced. So that's 17 extra chances.
Holmgren to the basket. A little left hand hook, no good. This is Neesmith. He slows it down, gets it to Miles Turner. Miles Turner looking to hand it off to someone. They get it to Nembhard. Nembhard being guarded by Dort. Nembhard using his body. Draws the foul on Dort.
First team All-NBA defense this year. First time he made one of those teams, and much deserved.
I love this by Nembhard.
Where's Dort from?
Look, you got to be physical with Dort. You got to put that shoulder into the middle of his
Dort, he can't be that kid that went to Duke.
Dort's got to be smart
Could he?
with that one foul. Now he has two going straight.
There was one kid that went to Duke a couple of years ago. Reminds me of Dort.
First free throw goes down. 8 miles, just 8 miles.
No, Dort's from Arizona.
Oklahoma City, Game 2 of the Women's College World Series currently airing on
So it
ESPN
was not
Texas.
Dort.
Leading the best of 3 series 1-0 after the come from behind win. The game attended by our very own Richard Jefferson.
Not just me. My kids were there. They
Nembhard misses a free throw. Can't do that. 34, 41, 6:29 left in the second quarter. Missed shot, rebound by Neesmith. Gets it to Nembhard. Nembhard. Oh, ref, that is late. But a good defensive stand there by OKC. Nembhard picks up the foul. This is Joe moving his feet.
Gets into his path. Takes it square in the chest. Really well done.
That's one of his strengths. Excellent at drawing charges.
Hey guys, thanks for the 3 likes. I appreciate it. Gilgeous with a step back 3. No good. Rebound. Halliburton. They want to take off. Halliburton kicks it. Neesmith gets it to Nembhard for 3. Nembhard can't hit it. Rebound. It's going to be Wallace. Wallace tries to go to the basket. He can't get there, and a foul's going to be called. Wallace saying, "Yeah, I should have did the Euro step."
He's got lateral speed. Just staying in front. Fighting them every step of the way. We talk about OKC being physical and being handsy. Well, Mr. Neesmith equal to that task.
All right, 34-41. Yeah, OKC just got to score. They just got to score. They're in it. They just got to score.
Darius Garland, they put so much pressure on them.
Neesmith on the line. Hits his first free throw.
2K25 locker code and 100 overall player to your My Team lineup. As Neesmith hits the first, Neesmith, of course, had that spectacular game 1 against the Knicks. Hit those 3-pointers in that amazing comeback that completely turned that series around.
Was that game 1?
The interesting thing
It evidently was game 1. I thought it was like game 2.
and then when some of the draft
Neesmith at the line.
now he's one of the better.
He misses. The ball is knocked into the backcourt, but Pascal Siakam gets it. Goes strong to the basket. Nobody picks him up. And 3-point play in that possession right there because of the missed free throw. 37-41. Dort shoots a 3. Sky, what do you call that? Rain maker. Goes in for him. Halliburton gets it back. Goes into Miles. Hits him in the hands, and he can't get it. I don't know. Miles Turner needs to wake up. I think that was Gilgeous with the 3. That was no good. Nembhard. Wow. Oh, Indiana can't stay out of their own way right now. 4 minutes and 41 seconds left in the second. Obi Toppin comes into the game.
Hit that post up.
Yeah,
That's just not smart.
yeah, you gotta let him go.
You gotta be smart with it.
Yep.
That's an easy call, especially for the official with a smaller player. You gotta be very calculated with how you
Gilgeous
attack them with their aggression.
with the powder blue shoes on, well, powder bluish. Holmgren for three, no good. Rebound Halliburton, doesn't see Dort behind him. Dort playing a lot of defense this game. Gilgeous gets it to Caruso. Caruso back to Gilgeous Alexander on the right side. Williams, they kick it to Dort. Dort with another three. Dort shooting darts. Yep, and if you're not playing great defense against this team who's moving the ball and you're not scoring, you can't win.
Apartment 2B.
To me. She's definitely using that Grubhub deal from Amazon.
I just got a feeling that the Pacers will get it together and make a run. Not necessarily win the game tonight, but they'll make a run. All right, 37-47 to back up to a 10-point lead. Once the Pacers they're not scoring the ball right now. Defense, decent. They've given up 47 points. Okay, I've seen teams, my Hornets. I've seen teams be in much worse position than they are right now. And like I said, for me, 30 points average per quarter, you win games. 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Oklahoma City's got 13 more points to score to get 60, to average 30. So can the Indiana Pacers keep them from doing that while scoring some points? Hey, say once again, everybody, thanks for hanging out. People who are hanging, thanks for those who have stopped by today to show some love. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. All right, so we were at free throw shooting. It has dropped since we last looked at it. Now the Indiana Pacers are shooting 70% from the free throw line. They are 7 of 10. OKC have only missed one. They're 10 of 11 for 90%. Rebounding, slight edge to the Indiana Pacers, 23-20. Pacers have 7 assists, 7-5. Pacers 3 blocks to 2. Steals though, Oklahoma City with 8. Pacers have no steals. Turnovers are the main culprit for why the Indiana Pacers are behind. They've turned the ball over 15 times now. 15. OKC only 3. Indiana Pacers giving up 9 points off their turnovers. OKC only 4. Fast break points 6-5. Indiana points in the paint 10-16. OKC. Largest lead by Oklahoma City's 11. So the Pacers are leading in a lot of the statistical categories. They've just turned the ball over too much. All right, let's see what kind of adjustments they can make here. This is Mathurin. He finds Halliburton. Back to Mathurin. Mathurin gets to the OB top, and this is Halliburton. Siakam. Got to get that ball up. He shoots it. It's short, but Mathurin gets the rebound. And a shot clock violation All right, this is OKC at the other end. Gilgeous gets it to Caruso for three. He can't hit it. Rebound, Mathurin. He's got two people on him. Didn't get rid of it quick enough, and Caruso goes right at Neesmith and draws a foul. Well, I don't know if they drove a foul. I think they're going to call an offensive foul on Caruso.
This is off the Maverick steal right here.
Yeah, great call.
He was slow to get back, but luckily he was back there, or else that would have been an easy.
I learned how to do that pull-up jumper
But ultimately, it's like you got to slow down
that I talk so
just a little bit.
that I talk so eloquently about. That is not even the word that I talk so passionately about. That pull-up jumper off the glass. McConnell gets across the timeline, finds Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin hands that to Neesmith. Neesmith back to McConnell. McConnell wants to get it to Pascal Siakam. And a turnover. Bad pass there by Neesmith. Gilgeous kicks it. Williams short on the three. Outlet pass to Obi Toppin. He finds Halliburton. Halliburton. Obi Toppin pulls a three. Can't hit that one. Rebound. Alexander. 10-point lead by OKC. 37-47. Dort, another three. Hits it again. Dort shooting that range shot, and it is going through. Another turnover by the Indiana Pacers. This one by McConnell. They get it to Gilgeous Alexander. He shoots a three. Misses everything. Rebound, Neesmith. Neesmith back to Halliburton. Halliburton being guarded. McConnell wide open three. Hits that three. Boy, did they need that.
Dort would normally sell out to challenge. He closed.
This is Williams being guarded by McConnell. Williams strong to the basket. Nice move. Banks it off the glass and in. Halliburton comes to his right. Thought about shooting the three. Found Neesmith in the corner. Neesmith with a nice three.
We know they have this comeback ability. They are the definition of a 48-minute team. So you got to
Jalen Williams
if you're OKC.
kicks it back out to Gilgeous Alexander. Dort with the screen. Gilgeous goes to his left. Inside out. Left hand layup is good. He is so smooth, guys. 43-54, minute 12 seconds. McConnell. They find Obi Toppin and McConnell under the basket. Somebody got leveled and they didn't call it.
Turnovers by him, but he makes a couple of threes.
By him, by the whole team. What are we talking about?
Yeah, no doubt.
55 seconds on the clock. 45-54. This is Jalen Williams. He gets it to Gilgeous, who shoots another three. He hits it. And OKC is shooting the lights out of the three-point shot tonight. They've got to be 50%. Got to be 50%. McConnell to the basket. That is stripped out of his hand. McConnell saying, hey, I got fouled. McConnell's, his fade looks decent tonight.
And his foot remains on the gas pedal.
He is trying to put that pressure on him, and again, with the left-hander, that is difficult when you're trying to slow him down. Just the body control,
And
the contact.
And the Hornets had Gilgeous Alexander and traded him. Drafted this man and traded him. Wow. McConnell gets it into Pascal Siakam. Siakam has Williams, goes around him. High off the glass, no good. Holmgren with the rebound. And they've got 23 seconds on the clock, 17 on the shot clock. Gilgeous goes to his right. Finds Holmgren. Holmgren misses the layup. Rebound, Neesmith. Halliburton. It's Halliburton time. Halliburton with the crossover. It's stripped. What a defensive play by Gilgeous Alexander. Gets at the Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous. Caruso with the finger roll. Oh, he misses it at the whistle. Misses it at the bell. Misses it at the buzzer. There you go, Coach. You finally got it right. Missed it at the buzzer, but a pretty decent lead there by OKC at halftime, 45-57.
The two teams that have made it this far, Malika, Stephen A, Bob, and Perk coming up. 2 quarters complete. 12-point lead for OKC.
Yeah, to me, it looks like Indiana, they're going to have to figure out how to play against these guys tonight. All right, it could be, it's going to be different throughout the series. OKC's not going to, well, you wouldn't expect them to shoot the ball, especially from the 3, as well as they've had every game. You wouldn't expect that, but you never know. All right, so Indiana's just going to take advantage when they get a chance. Was it 57, 45? Yep. So neither team averaged 30 points per quarter, but OKC in the lead comfortably. I would say it's a comfortable lead. All right, box scores. Pascal Siakam with 8 points. He has 3 rebounds. Nesmith, 4 points. Miles Turner, biggest guy on the court, 5 points, 3 rebounds. Nembhard, 4 points. Halliburton has 6. He has 7 rebounds. Off the bench, Obi Toppin with 6 points. Thomas Bryant has played 1 minute. Don't even remember him being in the game. TJ McConnell has 9 points off the bench to lead all scorers for Indiana. Ben Shepherd with 3. Anybody in foul trouble? Nobody's in foul trouble. Well, wait. Ben Shepherd has 3 fouls for Indiana. For OKC, Chet Holmgren with 4 points. He has 3 rebounds. Jalen Williams has 7. He has 4 assists. Gilgeous-Alexander, 19 points, 4 rebounds. Dort has 9 points. He is 3 of 5 from behind the 3-point line. Cason Wallace has not scored yet. Hartenstein and Caruso both have 7 points. Joe and Wiggins still both have 2 points. So still 18 points off the bench for OKC. Since we talked about that, no one from the bench has scored yet. Has scored again. All right. Foul trouble. No one in foul trouble for OKC. And they only have 4 turnovers. 4 turnovers to 18 turnovers by the Indiana Pacers. They cut that out. They're right in this game. They are in this game. They cut that out. Team stats. Pacers shooting 41% from the field. And OKC shooting 37%, still with a lead. Now OKC has they've had what's that, 36, 14 more attempts at the basket than the Pacers. Yeah, the Pacers 15 of 36, OKC 20 of 54 because of the turnovers. All right, so that's another reason why one team could be shooting a better percentage but still be behind 12 points. 3-point shooting, 42% for Indiana, only 38% for OKC, even though it seems like it better, seems like more. Indiana is 8 of 19, and Oklahoma City is 7 of 18. Like, it just seems like they're shooting better. They're not. I said they got to be shooting 50%. 38. Free throw shooting, 70% for Indiana. They're 7 of 10, while Oklahoma City is at 90%, 10 for 11. Rebounding, Indiana, 28-23. Assists, Indiana, 10-7. Blocks, tied up, 4-4. But steals, OKC has 11 to Indiana 0. Turnovers, 19 instead of 18. 19 turnovers for the Pacers, only 4 for OKC. The Pacers has given up 9 points off their turnovers. OKC has given up 4. Points in the paint go to Oklahoma City big time. They're 20 of 12. The largest lead, 13. So they first of all, the biggest thing is this. All right, they've got to stop turning the ball over. That's Indiana. They got to stop turning the ball over. OKC needs to continue to play aggressively. They are playing at home. They're playing at home, so they feel comfortable with the basket. They know this place. So yeah, just keep being aggressive. Don't turn the ball over like the Pacers are doing. And the Pacers have they're not able to run like they've been running against some teams. You know, New York never shut it down. They never figured it out. You know, it was at least 10 to 12 runouts every game. Well, I would say 8 runouts every game against New York. But you hadn't seen that. I think you may have seen one. It may have been one run out here by the Pacers on OKC tonight, and after that, no more. So the biggest thing, they're going to be close games. You're playing one of the better offensive teams in the league. Pacers are not going to blow them out, but if you don't turn the ball over and give that other team and give them extra shots at their basket, you're right in there. You're right in this game. They've only given up 9 points off their turnovers, but you know, you're giving this other team 14 extra shots, you know, than you've taken. So, all right. But I still see a run. I see some adjustments being made by Rick Carlisle. Is it Rick Carlisle? By Coach Carlisle in the locker room, and Indiana's going to come out and play a little bit different. Man, I'm telling you, bro, if Miles Turner could play down low and they had a different offensive scheme they could run. Heck, both teams. And you throw it down there and you had a big man that could get busy. You know what I'm saying? No team has that. My Hornets keep talking about getting big guys, but for what? I mean, like we don't use them. We don't use them like big guys. It's a pick and roll. You throw an alley-oop to them. That's it. No big man that we have can get busy on the block. Nobody has big man moves anymore. They get rebounds. They can go catch an alley-oop. That's it. No big man. No big man can post you up and put a series of moves on you and get to the basket. Willie Gladney calling me. I'm gonna call you back, Willie. All right, guys, we're gonna take a little break. And then we'll be right back. All right. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Hit that like button if you hadn't hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel, and we'll be right back. Yep. Cannot give up those extra possessions. Pascal misses a free throw. Pascal hits 1 out of 2. Williams misses the free throw. Excuse me, the three-pointer. Pascal works hard but can't finish. Alexander with that little short game. It's just consistent scoring. Halliburton for 3. Can't hit it. Nembhard with the rebound. Good ball movement. Siakam can't hit the 3. Alexander, the fall away. No good. Miles Turner with the rebound. Bounce pass. There's the run out. And Siakam scores. Wallace with the lay is good. Naismith with the 3. But back down at the other end, the alley. Can't lose that guy on the baseline. That kills you. We now have 2 votes. Another offensive foul. This one's on Naismith. This is Williams with the ball to the basket. Misses. Rebound Turner. Gets that to Nembhard. They're not going to let Halliburton shoot the 3. Nembhard had a 3. And drove in and gave it up. Nembhard drives this time. Kicks it. Naismith blocks. Shot is blocked, but Siakam gets the rebound, puts it in. Wallace with the layup, the assist. SGA. Pascal. Not Pascal, but Gilgeous Alexander. Turner to the basket. I don't know. I thought he was going to leave the floor and jam that one. Yeah, I mean he drugged the back foot.
His call. The referees had all night.
He drugged the back foot a little bit. That's all you got to do is drag it a little bit. It's a travel. I thought it was going to take off on that one. 55-67. 55-67. Once again, OKC just maintaining that lead. Still a 12-point lead. Indiana is just not able to find their scoring right now. And we're not scoring, and the other team doesn't have to. They don't have to be shooting the lights out of the ball. They just have to. They have to score here and there. All right, we have 2 votes. Might as well go ahead and see what the 2 people that voted are thinking here. 100%. Wow, really? Who do you got winning game 1? Both voters are voting for the Pacers. All right. Who you want to win? Yeah, both people are voting for the Pacers. Yeah, 100%. Well, we'll see. Game's not over. You got to play the whole in scheduled time. Got to play the whole 48 minutes. All right, we got a timeout right now, guys. All right, we got a timeout, guys, and we'll be right back. Halliburton, he's skilled now. Definitely skilled. Dort shooting a good 3 ball tonight. 60-73. Toppin bounce passes that to Halliburton. This is Nembhard. Nearly a steal. He needs to get rid of the ball. Gets it to Obi Toppin for 3. Woo. Nice shot. But Dort back at the other end. Dort is shooting lights out right now. He is feeling it. Somebody needs to get on that guy. Nembhard. Off the glass, that's good.
Banks it home. Boy, Newhart, he is a tough playoff performer. Holmgren 3.
I don't know what kind of defense the Indiana Pacers are playing right now, but it's too easy for OKC.
Turner fouled on the catch. This is often throughout the season the time of game where OKC can
62-75. 62-75.
They keep answering, Mike, Indiana. But this is
Hey.
just a little dive to the
Who is wrong here?
And then Lou Dort, he was 30% in the playoffs. I mean, a career.
All right, it's going to be Indiana ball. They get it into Miles Turner. He finds Halliburton. Halliburton being guarded by Dirt. Halliburton goes by him. A long floater. A little push shot goes in for Halliburton.
Siakam has 13, Halliburton with 10, and it's an 11-point deficit for Indiana. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls up, jump
Gilgeous pulls up his short. It's tipped out
tips it out.
by Caruso. Back to Gilgeous. Williams finds Caruso. They got 8 seconds to shoot.
And the drive, Mathurin with the
Oh, Mathurin with a block on Williams.
answer.
Pass the ball, Nembhard. Gets it to Halliburton for 3. He can't hit it. Rebound, Holmgren. Gilgeous.
Doesn't feel very close because of what we've seen in the way we played as an offensive foul.
Offensive foul is going to be called on OKC, so that's going to wipe the basket away.
But watch this. Just
Nice block by Mathurin. I mean,
that is an impressive
beautiful block.
no
Because Jalen Williams was going for it all right there.
all of that ball. But I love the fact that J-Dub was about to go and try and flush that.
Mathurin is a spectacular athlete. Williams is on the offensive foul on SGA, his second personal. That's only their 5th turnover, with 22 turnovers for Indiana.
Halliburton kicks it. Obi Toppin for 3. Can't hit this one. Didn't quite get those feet set. Gilgeous brings it on the left side of the court. Nembhard guarding him. Now they switch off. He shoots over him. It's too easy. Bryant back out there.
But Hartenstein's
77-64.
flipped it so fast.
Mathurin. They swing it. Looks like a 2-3 zone
Nice pass inside.
by OKC. I think it was.
Toppin's got 11 points. That's
But Indiana gets it inside to Obi Toppin, and Toppin scores.
scoring.
Gilgeous being guarded by
The spin,
Bryant.
crossover, draws
He's fouled.
will not count.
Throws it up. It goes in, but they're going to say he got fouled on the floor. He got fouled before, and it was on the floor.
Closer than we think here. I mean, he's going to feel the contact, and he's so good that he goes right into it.
Yeah, DB, I'm not sure. I don't think that this is a foul. Just because the foul was on the push and then the spin.
You don't think it was a foul?
No, I'm talking about shooting foul. Excuse me. Shooting foul to be clear. And just let them pull up.
Yeah, it looked right before.
All right, so it's on the floor. They have to take it out. This is Gilgeous.
Isaiah Joe off the bench.
Finds Joe. Joe gives it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein can't get that to Gilgeous. Caruso floats it, but it's a 24-second violation.
Say what you want about the Pacers and their turnovers.
Even though Caruso scored on that one, it will not count.
That's what OKC
Violation. Ball is not out of his hands when that yellow light was on. Indiana gets a chance to get some points right here. Obi Toppin didn't see Dort. Dort has been playing great defense. Anytime you turn your head and he is in the vicinity, he is coming.
White jacket, the white finals jacket, and that's what they all strive for. These three gentlemen have combined for 45 finals games.
66-77. Indiana just can't make any gains. They can't gain any ground. Like it's
Timeout call. Exactly
the gap remains the same basically.
an 11-point lead for the Thunder.
12 to 11, 11-point spread, but the Indiana Pacers they can't they can't make up any ground.
Hey, you home? YouTube TV has your favorite sports and live TV in one app.
Jeez, you can easily watch the games.
All right, we have a timeout. You know what? Let's check out the box scores from where we are right now. All right, Nemhart, 6 points. Halliburton has 10. Obi topping with 11. Bryant hasn't scored yet. Has played minimal minutes. Mathurin hasn't scored yet. That's a big problem for Indiana. Gilgeous-Alexander with 25. Dort has 15. Hartenstein, Caruso have 7 points. And Joe on the court right now with 2. Indiana shooting 45%. Oklahoma shooting 40%. Look, I know they're not looking at this. They're not looking at the percentage or the field goal percentage, but that's got to be kind of like, I don't want to say infuriating, but got to be upsetting to be shooting 5% better than the team. They still got you by 11 points. 3-point shooting 38%. Now Oklahoma City is shooting 42% from behind the 3-point line. They're 9 of 21. Indiana is 10 of 26. Free throw shooting has dropped big time for Indiana. They're only shooting 66%. They're 8 of 12. Oklahoma City hadn't been to the line anymore, but they are still 10 of 11, 90%. Indiana is still out rebounding OKC by 8. They've got more assists, 15 to 11. Oklahoma has 12 steals to Indiana's none. And now Indiana has 22 turnovers. Pascal backs his man down. Is blocked by Dort, who's playing great defense. Caruso, high off the glass, no good. But Hartenstein stuffs it in. Getting close to their largest lead. Pascal Siakam hands that to Halliburton. Mathurin with a nice bounce pass to Bryant. Bryant slams it on the opposite side, back to an 11-point game. What a pass by Gilgeous-Alexander. How did it even get there? Caruso misses the 3-point shot. This is a time for Indiana to close his lead. Halliburton to Siakam for 3. Yeah, would have definitely cut it. They got to remember they got McConnell on the court too now. He's shooting that outside shot pretty decent. Caruso with the jumper, no good. Siakam with the rebound. They got another chance just to get points. It ain't got to be 3. Just get points. McConnell. They slide around the outside. Mathurin is going to hand that to McConnell. McConnell finds Halliburton. Halliburton is going to I don't know if it was Halliburton who got fouled, but a foul was called.
Absolutely tries not to ever allow himself to be screened. He's going to try to step up, but he's obviously holding.
All right, it's going to be on Dort. Dort's going to be called for the foul.
I don't know how sometimes they call those doors because it's everybody's gravity.
68-79, 68-79. And since it was on the floor, Indiana has to take it out. This is Mathurin. Mathurin loses it, but Hartenstein is going to be called for the foul. Hartenstein walks toward his bench as to say, hey, take a look at it. Take a look at it. I don't think I fouled him. You got him on the arm, bro. They're not going to. You're going to look at that? Let's check. Let's look at that again. This has thrown just a snail's pace into the games
Check all the boxes. Juicy chicken.
because plenty of guys just swear they didn't foul. All right, 68-79. Once again, OKC just keeping the distance the same. Doesn't have to be anything larger. As long as they keep it 12 to 11 points. 12 to 11 point spread. They're happy. They'll go the rest of the game like this. And what can Indiana do to close that difference? Close that distance.
Back here in OKC, the challenge unsuccessful.
Of course it was going to be unsuccessful. You got him on the arm, bro. What are you doing? Why would... How who do they have doing their who do they have doing the computer doing their watch on the sideline? Because that's terrible.
Those are his regular season numbers.
You grab that man's wrist.
Obviously, with some of the injuries, he played a lot. Their third leading scorer, 16.
I don't understand. All right, Mathurin at the line. Can Mathurin hit the free throws though? That's the key. Mathurin hits the first. All right, guys. You know, before we guys get out of here tonight, we got a lot of time, but appreciate Big J Harris for stopping through and dropping that $2 super chat. I appreciate Garrett Clemens for stopping by, and as Mathurin hits both, it's a 9-point lead. And we thank Robert Summers for stopping by, guys. I appreciate you guys. Gilgeous stopped at the free throw line. The jumper is no good, but it's tipped out to Joe, and for 3 points. And that has been the pattern. Every time Indiana looks like they are making some leeway. Every time it looks like they're making some leeway, OKC comes back and scores, but this time back down. Bryant for 3. Back to a 9-point lead it is.
Yeah, but the paint touches. Indiana's done a better job scoring in the paint. TJ merely touching the paint off the bounce, and you get a clean look from 3 in the corner.
Caruso gets it into Gilgeous-Alexander. He's being guarded by, who is this guy? Is that Mathurin? Yeah, by Mathurin. Goes into him. No fouls called. I would think it was a good job by the refs not to call that too. Mathurin gets it to McConnell. McConnell has got 22 seconds on the game clock, but 9 seconds to shoot. Corner for Siakam. 3-point shot is good, and the closest they have been in a while. 76-82, but can they stop OKC from scoring. This is SGA. Doesn't want to give it up. SGA pulls up, shoots a three. Splash. McConnell shot. Good if it goes. He hits the backboard. That's heartbreaking right there. But it's still, they've got it under double digits. They've got it under double digits. All right, they got it on double digits. It's 76-85. SGA with a nice 3-point shot right at the end of the quarter. So we go into the fourth quarter with 2 votes. Who you got winning this first game of the finals? We go into the fourth quarter with the OKC Thunder in the lead, 85-76. They have not trailed the game yet. They have not trailed in the game yet. It's time for Indiana to make a patented run. Leading scorer for the Pacers. Leading scorer for the Pacers. That's tough. Is it McConnell? Let's take a look at the team stats. It's probably Pascal Siakam. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Leading scorer for the Pacers is Pascal Siakam with 16 points. Obi Toppin has 11. Halliburton has 10. Leading scorer for Oklahoma City Thunder, of course, is Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 28 points. And right behind him is going to be Dort. Luquintis. I think that's how you say his name. He has 15 points. And Jalen Williams has 9. All right. How many turnovers now does Indiana have? Indiana has turned the ball over 22 times. Like you don't get to the NBA Finals being a 22 turnover team. This is something that's a little bit different. Maybe that shows you the difference between OKC and Indiana. But I will say, from those 22 turnovers, they have only given up 9 points. Oh, we don't want no. They've given up 9 points. What is Liam Neeson doing? Oh, this is a wow. This is is this supposed to be a funny? Oh, and they showed. Okay. I don't know if that was a commercial or what. But anyway, they've given up 9 points, and OKC has turned the ball over 6 times. They've only given up 4 points. Indiana's out rebounding OKC 41-33. Free throw shooting has improved. They're now back up to 71%. They had gone all the way down to 66%. They're still their shooting percentage from the floor is still better. 6 points better now than, or 5.5 points better than OKC. Did he score that? No.
But Indiana played better basketball in the third, and a few things contributed to that. Number one, only 2 turnovers. They made 4 threes, all of them from the corner.
All right, Caruso at the line. Caruso hits the first.
All 3 of those threes
So was it a group named Alex? Was it Alex and Caruso?
Confidence and their belief has grown in the playoffs with all these comebacks. They've got talent, obviously. But
And Caruso hits both.
level of fight. And you can never
76-89. Will soon be 76-87 right now. McConnell gets deep into the paint. His shot is no good. Hartenstein with the rebound. Gives that to Jalen Williams. Jalen. Aggressive dribbles. Goes to his right. Gets to the elbow. All the way down to the basket. Left hand layup is good. 76-89. McConnell finds Bryant. Bryant goes into Pascal Siakam. Misses the shot, but he's fouled. Yeah, Hartenstein with the nice little post up or block out.
Caruso just picked up his third foul. He was hot. Mathurin gets it, goes underneath. Williams called for the foul. That's
All right, they threw that ball in. There was McConnell imploring for someone to get open. Finally, Mathurin cuts back door. He's fouled at the basket. And he'll go to the free throw line.
On the offensive end.
He is. You know where he went to school, DP? Well, I wonder. Why are you laughing, Mike?
It's the only time you ask that question. He's in Arizona.
Mathurin misses a free throw. And they've been doing that tonight.
316 Saturday night from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Both bantamweight belts on the line. The prelims begin at 8 Eastern on ESPN, ESPN in Portuguese, and ESPN Plus in English and Spanish. The main card starts at 10 Eastern. Violate ESPN+.com/PPD.
And he hits 50%.
Phenomenal athlete. If just watching, you think he might be the
Hey, shouts go out to my guy Tyshawn Golston for signing to play with Davidson Davy down in Thomasville basketball. Hopefully he does good down there. And I'm talking everything. Goes and takes advantage of getting an education.
officials discussing if it's going to be in the act of shooting.
So the back cut's so effective. Pascal was up in the passing lane. It's just a little simple read by Wiggins. The hard step toward the ball first sells that initial defender. The low man takes knockdown.
Wiggins, another one of those bench players, an occasional starter.
All right, Wiggins on the line for OKC.
Second round pick out of Maryland.
He misses his first.
And one of those whatever you need type of player on any given night.
And once you start to establish that culture as a franchise, players that are trying, whether it's in the G League, they know if they come and give 100% effort, the Oklahoma City Thunder will give you an opportunity. They will give you an opportunity to show what you have, and that's what a lot of players just ask for.
Caruso goes under the screen. Mathurin goes right at him inside.
Mathurin to the basket, scores.
What a burst of speed.
79-90.
Past Alex Caruso.
Jay Will
In the conference finals, Williams
gets to the basket again, this time on the right side.
shaking up on that play.
It's another screen assist.
79-92. Pascal finds McConnell.
Mathurin still holding his right elbow.
This is Shepherd.
Mathurin got in his way.
Yep.
Shot clock at 7.
McConnell
McConnell pass to Ford.
tries to go down with the ball, and it's
Clock winding down.
thrown away.
New shot clock.
They did not reset the shot clock. Mark Davis
But McConnell steals it back, and the shot clock was not reset, and it should have been.
change in possession.
Change of possessions. They give you 14 seconds now.
Once you put both hands on the ball, then it's stolen away. So that's the possession.
Yeah, see, guys, they talk about possession and stuff like, but then when somebody gets the ball, when they catch the ball, you get a, what do they call it? Siakam off the glass, rolls in and out. Matherin gets the rebound, though. Can't score. The ball's going to be knocked out of bounds to the Pacers. O'Connell has to get it in. It's a turnover, run out, and a slam at the other end by Williams. (94-79) matchup predictor with 9 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. Seems to be right now. Does not look like Indiana has anything for OKC right now, guys. 79-94, their largest lead of the night. 9 minutes and 42 seconds left on the clock. They just seem to be being outplayed right now and can't do anything about it.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you Have you Have you Have you Have you Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, the run by the Pacers, which if you've been watching the playoffs, you are not surprised. This is their DNA. This is what they do. It's a 1 point lead. 1 point lead by OKC, who had a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter, but hey, we've seen this before. So we got some seconds on the clock. Let's see exactly how many. We've got 22.5 seconds on the clock. It's a 1 point game. We're going to have a challenge right here with Siakam going out of bounds. He did go out of bounds. He last touched the ball, but did he get fouled? Since they can change things, they'll go back and look at all of it. And we'll see if they give this to Indiana or if it stayed with the Thunder. It was all Pascal. They're just trying to see if there was a foul on Wallace. Indiana has outscored OKC 33-25 in the fourth quarter. They also outscored them 31-28 in the third quarter. Are you serious? Hey, I gotta turn my music down for this, guys. Are you serious? I gotta turn my music down and I gotta put my ugly face back on the screen. Are you serious? Are you serious? Again? Indiana completely out of it. Completely out of it, guys, with 4 minutes on the clock, 5 to 4 minutes on the clock. And once again, like their DNA shows, they come down to the last seconds. They give it to who? Halliburton. And what does Halliburton do? Just about every time. He produces every time, guys. You know it's coming to him every time. Are you serious? This game was beginning to get boring, and it was an a OKC win, boring win, right? And now is it 0.3 seconds on the clock? 0.3 seconds on the clock. You're not supposed to be able to score with this. You're not supposed to be able to score right here. But they're definitely going to throw it near the basket. So, I mean, like, would I even go out beyond the 3-point line? I would have my big guys in the lane, so when they throw something toward the basket, you know what I'm saying? they can get up there and knock this one away. Like in front of the basket, not behind it, in front of the basket. So if they throw something, they got to throw this thing perfectly. And then it's got to be a tip, and it's and even if they do tip it in, they're going to have to look at this on the clock. They're going to have to look at this. They're going to review it to make sure the ball is still not on whoever's hand it touches, because it's 0.3 seconds, guys. You're not supposed to be able to score right here, right? Are you serious? Indiana may have stolen another one. Like, how? Once again, how? Just like New York, how do you continue? How can you continue to come back from a team that you have completely beaten? You have them completely beaten, and then they come back and win in the closing seconds. All right, guys, this should be over with, right? Unless there's a crazy foul, they got to go toward the basket. Yeah, there you go, right there. Indiana wins this one. Indiana wins this one. How do you go? How do you even go home and sleep with this one? How? Like, how? How do you? Like, you actually got to go home. You actually got to go and regroup and then come back out to play a team that you know never gives up. A team that's been doing this all year. All year. Hey, wait. We've got 17 votes now. At the beginning of the broadcast, there was only 2 votes, and it was 100% Indiana. 100% Indiana. So let's check this really quick. I want to check real quick and see what it ended up being. Okay, so by the end of the game, who you got winning this one? Pacers 47. Also, now people are you can't come in late and vote. Can't come in late and vote. And Thunder 47% now. Y'all coming in late and vote. Hey guys, hey, for those people who gave me those 4 likes, thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. But how? Oh my gosh. Oh my, like Halliburton just said, it is not over until it's over. Look at the people in the stands. They're stunned. Listen, don't be stunned. You know, I mean, okay, you got to be stunned. I had given OKC the game too. I had given them the game. Why? Because this is OKC. You've had a chance to see what Indiana does, how they play, the kind of team they are. All right. New York did it in their series. They got up to a point where they were just trying to play not to lose instead of to play to win. You can't do that against Indiana. You cannot do that against Indiana. If you get to a point where you get lackadaisical, complacent in the game, they will take advantage of it. We're gonna look at the stats here in a minute, because I want to see exactly where they ended up shooting from behind the arc. Because like I said, when we went over the stats earlier, if you would just go by the stats, Indiana was in the lead, and you would think Indiana was in the lead. I said it several times. Indiana had a better percentage shooting from the floor, but they were behind 11 to 12 points. Indiana was shooting a better 3-point percentage, but they were behind. All right. Uh, the thing that hurt them the most was the turnovers. We'll take a look and see how they, if they, and I'm pretty sure they did. We'll be able to see it. How much they improved on turning the ball over or not turning the ball over in the second half. I give 100% did not think Indiana was going to win this game. And again, simply because it's OKC, and you know OKC, if they didn't go back and look at the playoffs, but that the games that Indiana has been playing, especially against the Knicks, then shame on them. Shame on OKC. Because this game looked just like the New York game where OKC got complacent. We got this game. All we got to do is keep this 12-point stretch. They're not scoring right now. They can't handle SGA. All we got to do is continue and we'll be okay. And they got to a point where they were just trying not to lose. They were not playing to win. They were just playing not to lose. They're not being aggressive. They're at the end. Gilgeous, Williams. They weren't. All right. They were just being cautious and not. Hey, all we got to do is hang on. All we got to do is, run some time off the clock and we'll be okay. Indiana has stolen another one. Indiana, the game thieves. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, without further ado, my bad. I'm gonna take that back because I got that from another YouTuber, and I got to come up with my own stuff. All right. So let's go to the stats. Wow. Let's go to the stats and let's take a look. First of all, we're gonna go to the box scores. All of this should be interesting. All right, Indiana. Pascal Siakam, 19 points. Aaron Nesmith, 10 points. Miles Turner had 15. Nembhard, 14. Halliburton, 14. Obi Toppin, 17. And they needed every one of those guys to get in double digits to win this game. Bryant, 5 points off the bench. McConnell had 9. Mathurin, 5 points. And Ben Shepherd with 3. Wow. The bench was at 17, 26, 31, 36, 39 points off the bench. OKC. Chet Holmgren, only 6 points. Got to do better, big man. 6 points, 6 rebounds. Jalen Williams, 17 points. Gilgeous Alexander, 38 points. Come on, bro. Like, how must he feel? I scored 38 points and still lost in a playoff game. Dort, 15 points, was hot. 5 of 3 from behind the 3-point line. 5 of 9 from behind the 3-point line. Kason Wallace, 6 points. The bench. Hartenstein had 9 points. Caruso, 11. Joe, 5 points. Wiggins with 3 points. Now, let's add up their points. That's 20 points, 28 points. 28 points to 38 points. Like I said at the beginning of the game, this Pacers team, the guys off the bench, they come in and they produce. All right. Wow. All right. So let's go to the team stats. This is really what I want to see. I really want to look at these team stats because this right here is what I call the tail of the tape. This really gives you a look at why this game ended up the way it did. All right, here we go. Field goal percentage. Pacers 47.6%. Oklahoma City shot 39.8. And this is what this is the entire game, guys. This is sort of like how it was. All right. Now I will say the Pacers stretched that percentage lead a little bit more there at the end of the fourth quarter. All right. For most of the second half, it was like they were shooting 5% better than Oklahoma, but their shooting percentage from their field goal percentage was better than Oklahoma the whole game. The whole game. Their turnovers were hurting them. All right. So let's go to the 3-point percentage, 3-point shooting. They did this the whole game. They were 18 of 39 for 46%. OKC 11 of 30 for 36.7%. But again, the Indiana Pacers led the game in these two statistical categories. They led the game. All right. They were just behind there in the first half, in the third quarter, and most of the fourth quarter. Free throw percentage. This is where they can improve a lot. All right. They dropped all the way down to like 66%. They ended up shooting 71.4, but look how many they missed. That's six important points right there. 15 of 21. Oklahoma, 87.5%. They ended up missing 3. And there was a part in the second half. They didn't go back to the free throw line until the fourth quarter. None in the third quarter. So, Indiana was, I don't want to say they were setting them up, but they were working their magic there. All right. Rebounding, Indiana out-rebounded Oklahoma City the whole game, 56-39. Assists, 24-13. Here's this trend was the same throughout the game. They had more assists the whole game. 1 steal to 14 steals from Oklahoma City. That right there was big. That helped Oklahoma City too. Blocks 7-6. Turnovers 21-7. 25-7. 25-7. That was big time to keep Oklahoma in the lead. But like I said at the beginning, if Indiana wasn't turning the ball over in the first half so much, they would have been right there with Oklahoma, or OKC, or they would have been in the lead. All right, 25 turnovers and you still win the game. But here's one of the biggest things: they only conceded 11 points. Right, whereas New York playing against Indiana, when they had like 15, 20 turnovers, they would concede like 28 points to OKC. To Indiana. All right, OKC only gave up 4 points off of the turnovers. Fast break points, basically even, 10-11. OKC points in the paint, 34-46. That went to OKC, and they led by 15. And if I'm not mistaken, they had a 15-point lead in the fourth quarter. In the second half. I'm thinking it was in the fourth quarter one time, because it looked like they were about to run away with it. The only lead that Indiana had was when Halliburton hit that last shot. That was it. This is wild. Indiana comes to OKC and literally steals one. All right, guys, there's nothing else that can be said. All right, what a game. It's only going to, I think, get better, right? You gotta believe that OKC is in the locker room still. It's got to be some people just sitting there thinking, what in the world just happened? Hopefully coach breaks it down to them. Guys, we lost this because we tried not to lose instead of trying to win. That's the best way I can sum it up. That's the best way I can sum it up. All right. They can also look at it and they got to do a better job. They got to do. I mean, if it weren't for the turnovers, I think this game is completely different anyway. It's kind of hard for me to look at OKC with what they have and say that the Indiana Pacers could possibly win this series, but they can. They've got one win. They've got one win under their belt. They got one win under their belt. Hey, guys, thanks for joining me today. Once again, those people who hit that like button, I appreciate you. We only have 4 likes, man. But I don't know. If you haven't hit that like button, if you would like to help out the channel, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, because we plan on doing every game here in the finals, if we can, if the Lord says the same, like my mom used to say. That's what we plan on doing. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Like I said again, hit that like button. And for those 4 people who've already hit it, appreciate you. We appreciate you. And we hope to see you guys. Oh, wait. Before we leave, let me thank a few people. Big J Harris, thank you for stopping by and dropping that $2 super chat.
All right. All right.
Thank you, sir, for the super chat. Garrett, my guy Garrett, stopped by earlier today. Thank you for stopping by, man. I'm pretty sure you guys hit that like button. I appreciate it. And then Robert Summers, my dude from my UNC cat. Thank you for stopping by. I thank everyone else for stopping by also. For those people who hit that like button, thank you so very much. Once again, for those people who didn't subscribe on the stream tonight, but are going to subscribe, thank you, because we're trying to get to 3,000 before Christmas. I appreciate it. Hey, some people have been telling me I need to go back to old school again, so who knows? I might start doing my push-up thing again. For like every 100 subscribers, we might start doing push-ups. Heck, we might start doing push-ups for every 50 subscribers. I used to do that. Every time I got 50 subscribers, I would do 50 push-ups. We'll see what we can do. I need to do something to get back in shape this summer. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. We're going to let the stream run just a little bit longer before we get out of here. And I'll see you guys next time. When is it going to be? What's the day? Thursday? Maybe Saturday we'll have a game. Most of you guys, you young people, are going to be out partying and stuff. I don't do that anymore. We'll be here watching the game. So if you want to join me, come and join me. Once again, thank you for hanging out. This has been Coach GTV, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.